My name is Konstantinos Chardavelis. I represent Prasinor. We're an SME that focuses on environmental research, and the other part of the consortium is Exodus Games, which is an organization that has rooms where people can meet up and play tabletop role-playing games, as well as create handcrafted miniatures and landscapes for these games. So the acronym of the project is CREATE, and its purpose is to create a tabletop role-playing campaign, which is essentially just a story that players will be able to play with their characters that focuses on the soil priorities of the project. Specifically, we're going to be focusing on soil health, carbon in the soil blockage, and the way we're going to do this is we're going to create a story where the players can actively engage with a world that changes based on their actions and how these actions affect soil health. And the second part of the project is that they'll be creating miniatures and props that relate to that story. So they'll be creating trees, for example, that will have different stages, and based on the soil health that their actions are going to create or diminish, the trees are going to be changing in visuals. So they'll be engaged in learning both what happens and why it happens in terms of soil health and their actions. So the main goal of this project is something to do with education, really. So my job is an educator, and what I've found is that people learn a lot better when they are actively engaged in their learning, not just passively receiving it. So the impact we're aiming to have is not just on the 100 people that are going to participate in playing this game, but we're also going to create a guide and a module that other people of all ages can take, replicate this game, use it as a teaching tool. So our main goal isn't to keep this within the confines of Greece or the 100 people that are going to play it, but we're actually aiming to create and pilot something that we can then disseminate to schools, municipalities, universities, and they'll be able to replicate and further teach about soil.